What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Aged Out Reacts with the two hosts of the Aged Out podcast, Mike Fantini and
Evan Worrell.
And today, as you can see in the title of the video, we are going to be reacting to a group that has been requested, has been a little controversial in the marching drumming community for a while, seeing as they won a drum trophy, and a lot of people that I've talked to, and I think Evan have talked to, it's a little suspect. It
was a brutal year for percussion. There were so many good ensembles, so it's just like, how'd they win? But then you look at another group and you're like, well, why didn't they win? Then there's third groups, like, why didn't they win? It's a lot of good groups.
So we figured we'd do some Blue Devils 07 today, but before we get right into it, make sure you hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. You know, we're going to shill for ourselves here for a second. Comment, share it, let us know exactly what you think. It all helps with the algorithm, blah, blah, blah. Check out LoneStarPercussion.com. Use the discount code AGEDOUT to save yourself $10 on any order of $50 or more. Everybody wins there. Social media, check out the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you choose, or right here on YouTube. All right, got through that real quick. I'm excited to do this one because we were previewing these a little bit, picking out the videos, and there's some stuff in here.
I haven't watched them in a while, so
yeah, it's been a minute.
Your perspective definitely changes when you've gone 5 or 6 years without seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, I probably watched this when it came out, probably in 07, 08, when I was in high school. So
buffering for like a million years just to watch it.
Yeah, these are both old school Vic Firth lot videos, so thank you, Vic Firth. Always appreciate the lot videos now and in the past. So here we go. I think the first one here is the drum. First one's the drum feature, I think.
In the lot. Yeah, drum feature.
Here we go. Oop.
Add-ins are tough.
It's difficult. And that old school body on top of it, hopping around like rabbits.
Oh.
Yep. Well, they were in there for a second.
Yeah. It's a little scratchy. Nope. The dude looks at the camera like, yeah.
He knows what happened. He has ears.
There's a couple scratchies in there.
Some bad entrances, some rolls fell in and out. And granted, they're doing body, so a little bit of that in there.
They're doing way more body than anybody else at the time, I bet.
Oh, I'm sure. I bet. Also, I will point out, the quad and bass line sounded great through that. Like, this quad line was pretty stacked. If you look at who's in it.
The bass line was pretty good, too.
Yeah, the bass drum tuning is great.
Not that the snares weren't.
No.
But I would say those two sections are probably better.
That rep was definitely better for the quads and basses than it was the snare line. So let's keep going, see where it goes. Okay. Oop.
Uh-oh. I do always like that BD plays a pretty broad flam vocabulary.
You know what? You took the words right out of my mouth.
Easy chuttas, flam drags, I mean, just it's all in there.
Those were good threes. So I want to point out, this whole phrase was
not
executed.
The video.
This whole phrase was executed in that rep really well, but I want to back up because you heard Evan and I both like negatively react to a roll after a double stop. They just botched the attack. They just botched the cold attack for the tap roll. Hopefully I went back far enough. We'll see. But everything before it sounded really good. I mean,
I don't think he did, but we'll see. No, he didn't.
Dang. Here we go. Let's just.
There, that looks like it.
Let's just do this. Like, this all sounds good.
Here we go.
Oh, wait. Woo! Okay. I gave him the benefit of the doubt saying
they didn't take the attack. It was just a bad roll.
Well, they also had an eighth note check, a pickup. So, like, it wasn't like it wasn't a quarter note spaced or a dotted quarter or whatever, like, double stop into a triplet roll. So it was just a little suspect there.
Stick a little hard there. All right,
more than one person.
Yeah.
But again, leading up to it was great. And after it sounds good, too. That's Ralph Nader right there, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know. BYOS, man. Bass drums sound great.
Oof, yeah. Tuning. Those the unisons are in there.
Good threes for the snare line there. There's a good roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
See, that's the thing with BD. They'll do what we rewound for before, and then they hit you with that, and it like confuses the hell out of you. So, fun quad line fact just to point out. That's Matt Bowers, right, Evan? Matt Bauer? I'm not
Yes,
sure if that's his
who
name.
is partially blind.
Yes. Crazy story. Great quad player.
He only has peripheral vision.
Correct. This next to him is Ryan Anderson.
I'm not sure on that. I don't think so.
Somebody let us know who this quad player is.
I don't think that's Ryan.
But that's
it might
Jeremy
be.
Summers, who we will hopefully have on the podcast soon. But we'll see if that happens. And then outside of him, which will probably show it in a second, is Ryan Klaus, who was a Rhythm X quad player, March BD for a few years.
Matt was also a Rhythm X quad player.
Ryan Klaus. Yeah, so was Matt Bauer.
Ooh, snares. Stop.
Nice bases.
Dude, that rhythm. Hold on, pause. Doom chop, doom chop, doom chop. I feel like that's like written in every BD show.
Yes.
Doom, doom, somewhere.
It's a double stop passage, or yeah. Every time. And you know what? I bet it fits with the horn book amazingly.
Every time.
All right. Thank you, Vic Firth. One more short clip, trying to keep this one short today. Recording on the spur of the moment on a Saturday morning. All right. Here we go.
One Saturday morning. Old school cartoons. Ooh, bass. Oh, Puffies
Tasty.
sound great on there.
Tasty.
Inner puffies too. Texture.
Nice squads. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
So what they're doing there is really hard.
that is a tough skill going from like an open hand
Right to
to
a
the
buzz.
buzz pressure.
It's
but
so hard to keep
yeah, some
that
of those
last double
reattacks.
stroke. The last double stroke open enough and timed right. And they pulled it off one or two times. Didn't quite pull it off the transition.
Scratched
the
out
other
a couple.
times.
Oof, this is so tasty. I wish bass writing was more like this at time. Like you have the space and then the burst and then the space. Go back a little bit. I talked through that. Sorry.
Yep, you're good.
I'm supposed to talk though.
That's true. That's why we're here.
Yeah,
This
that
is cool.
sounds great.
Yeah.
Little Swiss Army action going on.
Yeah, they played a lot of Flam vocabulary this year. Some ghosts.
Dude, that was cool. The
Yeah.
metric modulation speed
This
up.
whole phrase is dope. Nice ghosts.
Those ghost notes are hard.
It's hard to
the
do.
control.
Yeah.
All right, yep. Oof. Dude, yes.
Bass unisons.
Just a whole different vibe change.
Yep. I love the feel change.
Stylistic change.
I don't know what they said. Here comes something. Woo!
Ooh, nice.
Good hand speed change. Yeah, this whole phrase has been great from all three subsections.
Yeah.
Somebody fell out there in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, they started so well.
Somebody changed.
Oh, no.
All right, hold on. I'm talking too much.
Oh,
I want to
no.
hear the whole phrase. Here.
Oof. That was rough.
There's that alien quad line. So Too many double stops. That's that Matt Regua guy, right? Regulo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I
Sorry.
butchered his last name. Sorry, but that 07 video quality.
Right.
This seems like the end of a chart or the show.
Probably the end of the show.
A lot of big stuff. Nice.
Nice.
As I didn't turn my cell phone on silent and it dinged there at
I
the
don't
end.
know how long we've been going, but one quick thing.
No, we're good.
If there's any group that probably has a saving grace of sounding better on the field than they do in the lot, it's probably the Blue Devils. Just on
100%.
how much they emphasize the visual package and how much they emphasize visual in spring training. So, granted, that if you watched that lot video in my head, I'd be like, "There's no way this group should have beat Blue Coats or Phantom."
So,
Like, in my
agree with
opinion,
you. I agree with you.
although
And
we're not sampling the front is a huge proponent of that. And I think
BD
at this point in DCI, they had 2 percussion judges.
I think so. So I would say there were enough moments where the snare line sounded phenomenal to where I could see it where, like, oh, some of the bad stuff, like, wasn't that exposed. The judge might not have been right there. BD would be the group, I agree, that would be better on the move potentially than standing still.
It would be interesting to react to the judges tape.
Yes. And
which I do have.
I'm also still, do I think there were other great drum lines in 07? Yes. That probably could have won drums, but again, we don't know about the front ensemble. Historically, BD always has a phenomenal front, and the quad and bass line in this video were near perfect. So, like, you have that, and then with the moments where the snare line was amazing, yeah, they botched some rolls and some entrances or whatever, but yes, I mean, I could see a world where the whole total package could still win drums.
And is the judge in the right place at the right time? I mean,
yep. So Evan mentioned the judges tape. We actually are, before we close this out, probably going to give 07 BD another shot in the near future because Evan has a treasure trove of historic judges tapes in a Dropbox, and we have BD 07's finals tape, so we're probably going to react to that. So we don't know when, probably at some point in the next couple weeks. Be on the lookout. Again, check out LoneStarPercussion.com, discount code aged out. Check out the podcast on YouTube here. Subscribe, comment, like the video especially. Spotify, Google, all that good stuff. Might have already said that, but yeah. Facebook, Instagram, you guys know the drill. Appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.